Welcome to another exciting episode of Musa and Show. Here is what we have today.
Sanibonani, ngeholide langomhla ka-21 kuMarch 2025, the Human Rights Day, uMalema bekase Sharpeville la kwehla khona isigameko lapha amabhonato bulabantu ababalelwa ku-60, 100 and something yabo noma ngingenayo exact number balimala kabuhlungu lapho. Babehamba noRobert Mangaliso Sobukwe ngendaba yokuthi bengasafuni ukuphatha amapasi. UCIC ke uthema esesekaqedile inkulumo yakhe wayesecula nansi ingoma.
Who right? Numasa. Who right? Guitar. Killer man. Kiri wata. Rumo. Asisha. Where were you when I'm fit? Where were you when I'm dream? Sofa sketchy. Emoye. Sofa sketchy. Etati. Kichima. Sipram Konto. Alliance. Shoot to kill. Yamasa. Kill the poor, the farmer. Kill the poor, the farmer. Brr, pa. Brr, pa. Tension.
Baningi kabantu abangaphathekanga kahle ngale ngoma eculwe uCIC Julius Malema. Uyasizokhumbula ukuthi iAfriforum eyiculile ngesikhathi iEFF celebrate 10 years ikhona. iAfriforum yaya enkantolo yayomangala for hate speech. Lafika icala enkantolo lakhulunywa yathi inkantolo cha akuyona hate speech. Balithatha icala balisa ku-Supreme Court of Appeal. Nakhona laphinde labalahla futhi ngoba kwathiwa akusi hate speech ichanti nje le ingoma umzabalaza. Emveni kokuba uCIC ke eyiculile le ngoma baphinde babuyela enkantolo kodwa kulokhu baye ku-Constitutional Court njengoba ubona la ku screen sakho lena iletter ephuma kwi-Constitutional Court order le ibhaliwe ukuthi iphuma e-Constitutional Court ese-South Africa odabeni phakathi kwe-Afriforum okuyona emangele imangalela i-Economic Freedom Fighters umsola wesibili uJulius Malema umsola wesithathu kuDr Mbuyiseni Ndlozi. Isinqumo ke sethe Constitutional Court sime kanje. Icourt isicubungulo sesile isicelo lesi sokuthi lolu daba li-appeal. Manje sifike esinqumeni sithi application le fanele idismisswe ngoba ayinazo izathu ezoyisa phambili ukuze iphumelele. I-order ke ithi ukuthi lolu daba li-appealwe siyanqatshwa leso sicelo. Le ncwadi le bayikhiphe ngomhla ka-27 kuMarch 2025. Ngokwase South Africa kuyona inkantolo yokugcina le. Ayikho ke inkantolo engaphekwa le.
The constitutional democracy, the courts of this country are what hold everyone accountable. So whenever there's disputes amongst any persons, we go to court to resolve those disputes so that the courts can tell us and interpret the constitution correctly for us. So we had won that case against Afriforum. They felt that they needed to take it to the constitutional court, and the constitutional court is not even interested in listening to that method because they are telling them that this case has got no prospects of success. So all of these people who have been now, mobilizing the West and going across the country and mobilizing international communities to come and intervene in South Africa because there are farm murders, there are farm killings and all of that. Today, they have been proven that those are blatant lies. And the courts of this country are saying there's no such things called farm killings or anything else. Whereas the kill the Boer, kill the farmer song is not even a contributing factor to any of those things. So the constitutional courts hold the views of the EFF correct. And we've been saying that this kill the Boer, kill the farmer song is not an EFF song. We inherited this song from the struggle. It's a song that was representing the fight against imperialism, the fight against apartheid in this country. And the EFF has inherited that song and will continue to chant that song up until we realize the economic struggles and liberations for the people of South Africa. So with the people of Africa Forum and Solidarity, they can go cry. In fact, they must just go to America because they've got free pass there. But the courts of this country have reigned supreme once again, and they've held the views of the AFF correct that the Kill the Poor, Kill the Farmer song has no bearing in terms of these so-called farm murders and farm killings in this country.
This is certainly a positive outcome. Those, and more so because there were those that were trying to erase, the history that, in effect, led us to be where we are today. They tried to, in most cases, being the AfriForum and as racist as they are, knowing what they've recently been doing, tried to erase what is quite honestly a struggle song that represents the pains of the people and what we went through. So Kill the Boer, Kill the Farmer is a struggle song. It's a reflection of the challenges and the pains that we went through, and it cannot be erased from history. So this is a revolutionary song, and by virtue of the Constitutional Court now saying that it can be sang, so shall it be. It must be sung accordingly. Because it reflects on the past and what exactly happened to our people. Remember, our people also experienced genocide. So it cannot be that when a song, in effect, reflects on the past and the challenges and the pain and the deaths that people incurred at the time, that now gets erased from history. It cannot be. It's there. And I'm glad that the Concord has now come to the final resolution on this matter.
Njengoba umzuleke uBlose naye esho ukuthi cha le ngoma lena abayiqambanga bona kodwa abayi-inheritile ngoba ingoma yestruggle. Ngaleso sizathu ke bazoqhubeka bayicule futhi manje njengoba inkantolo yase-South Africa ingabonanga phutha kulokho yasichitha nesicelo se-AfriForum ukuthi ifuna ukuyi-aphila le ndaba. NoNhlamulo Ndlela spokesperson we-MK Party naye futhi uyasincoma isinqumo esiphume Constitutional Court ukuthi cha sisinqumo esihle kakhulu ngoba angeke phela uvele ucishe umlando ngoba le ngoma ayiqalwanga yayiculwa abantu ababulawa yayiculwa ngabantu ababengaphathekile kahle ababecindezelekile. Ilokho ebengithi yakulethela khona i-EFF ikhipha istatement-ke mayelana lolu daba kodwa ngoba si-statement eside angeke ngisakwazi ukusifaka la. Into engizoyenza sizodlulela odabeni lesibili nalo futhi lithinta i-AfriForum. Sizokhumbula ukuthi uMinister wamaphoyisa Senzo Mchunu wathi ufisa ukuhlangana nabe-AfriForum bakhulume ngalento abahambe bayoyisha eAmerica ukuthi la kubulawa abalimi abamhlophe. So bafuna ukuthi beze nama-stats wabo nabo bakhipha ama-stats wabo kuqhathaniswe kubonakala ukuthi iwona maphi ama-stats aneqiniso kulawo mabili ngoba akusizi ukuthi bethi kubulawa abamhlophe la ekubeni lento beyazi ukuthi ayenzeki. Singakhumbula ukuthi kwinkulumo yabakhona eParliament kuvelile ukuthi abamhlophe abanye bangama-farmers babulalana bona bodwa ngezathu zabo, abanye babulawa amakhosikazi abo ngoba kufuneka imali le ye-insurance. Ngicela ukukucaphunela-ke uminister uKhumbuzo Tshavheni ekhuluma bese siphinde sicaphune nabe AfriForum emveni kwalapho siyivala ivideo.
To prevent further misinformation, the South African Police Services met with AfriForum to clarify the allegations of white genocide with reference to farm murders. At the meeting, AfriForum considered that the crime statistics as released by the Minister of Police are accurate, including on farm murders. It is common knowledge that some of the farm murders are committed by people known to the farmers, including their own family members. Cabinet is also aware of the false claim that there are approximately 72,000 white farmers who have signed up to relocate to the USA in response to the invitation by the US President. According to data, both from Agri-SA, Stats SA, and the Department of Agriculture, South Africa only has just over 41,000 commercial farmers. And therefore there cannot be 72,000 commercial farmers leaving South Africa.
Asazisa khona ke la umama uKhumbuzo Tshavheni ukuthi bona nje bahlanganile ne-AfriForum ukuze kukhulunywe ngale ndaba ama-statistics nalaba behamba bekhuluma ngawo bethi kunama-farm murderers. Cha, bathi-ke i-AfriForum ifike yavuma ukuthi ayikhulumanga iqiniso futhi ama-stats lawa akhishwe i-Stats SA. So enkulumeni yabo kuvelile ukuthi le information le ebikhulunywa la ayibanga yiliqiniso. Okunye futhi abakushoyo ukuthi asiliqiniso ukuthi farmers awu-71,000 afuna ukuhamba ye-America emveni kokuba uDonald Trump wayethe uzoba accommodate as ama-refugee, manje uthe uzobanikeza i-citizenship. Kodwa manje kuke kwavela iy'ndaba ezithi bawu-71,000. Uthi-ke uMinister uKhumbuzo Ntshavheni akulona iqiniso lelo, ngoba uma kubhekwa ama-statistics kuna-only 41,000 farmers eSouth Africa. Manje bangavelaphi-ke laba abawu-30,000 aba-extra? So nalokho akusiliqiniso.
The Minister in the Presidency today made some remarks regarding a recent meeting that AfriForum had with the South African Police Service regarding farm murders for the third quarter of 2024. Now, it's very interesting that the Minister chose the path of deceit by openly lying what was said and discussed in that meeting. Now, I was in that meeting, and AfriForum never once conceded that the Minister's stats were correct. In fact, we differed on quite a few of the stated farm attacks, whether they were farm attacks and whether they were not. We also had lengthy discussions about the definition of a farm attack as prescribed in the South African Police Service's own rural safety strategy. And we agreed to have further discussions and to continuously discuss these topics and to have open communication channels. It was a very positive and uplifting meeting, and AfriForum made great strides in building a relationship with the SAPS on operational level. It is therefore interesting to note that the Minister is obviously trying to sabotage this relationship. It's very dishonest, it's not productive, and it's not helping the citizens of this country in any manner.
Nangu ku-AfriForum uyayiphika lento eshiwo uMinister uKhumbuzo Ntshavheni ukuthi abavumelananga bona ukuthi ama-stats ayefana, abavumelananga futhi benento ey'ningi abaphambene kuzo, kodwa bathi umhlangano uhambe kahle futhi bazokwakha ubudlelwano nohulumeni. Kodwa into eyenziwa uMinister la ufuna ukubumosha lo budlelwano esebebuqalile, futhi namaphoyisa azibophezele ekutheni nazosebenzisana nawo ukuze kunqandeke le nto lezi zokuthi kube khona ama-farm attacks. Ilokhu nje bengithi angikulethele khona. Ngiyacela ukuze ukuphawula kwakho, comment, ulike, ushare, usubscribe futhi kule channel. Mina nawe asidibane kwivideo elandelayo. Ngiyabonga.